All right, Josh, we're going to talk about some butterfly tips, tricks, and hacks. First thing, let's get some terminology out of the way. So top of the crease right here, give me a nice butterfly. We talk about butterfly, one term we talk about is flare. We could have a super wide flare. We got your knees in, pads flared really wide, and then a more constrained flare where your feet are back underneath your body a little bit. We can have active hands, and we can have more of a blocking butterfly format. And they all have different applications. So right there, let's get you back up on your feet. Another key term we use is knee drive. So let's listen to Josh's butterfly knee drive. Love it. Give me a couple more. One more. So that's what we want to have in our butterfly, because when a guy's shooting the puck and he goes 5-hole, if you don't have a hard knee drive, that's going to be through there. So the first tip and hack is going to be related to changing our butterfly flare. A lot of goalies just have a default butterfly. Doesn't matter if the shot's from the middle part of the ice, doesn't matter if the shot's from the wing or the poor angle, the goalie just does a normal butterfly with a standard flare they always use. I'm here to tell you, you need to change your flare based on the available area. So look at, if I'm shooting from the slot, we want a full flare butterfly to perfectly seal up the whole net low. If we've got a guy on the poor angle, we want the butterfly to be a little tighter, less constrained, more constrained, less width. Reason is, if you do a full flare butterfly, we're not covering the shooting triangle, we're over covering it, and this puck that's destined for this pad is going to go a foot wide. Why is that a problem? Because if we send it here, it's going to bounce off of there into a dangerous spot. So jump in the front of the angle here again. Now, we also have a unique skill that we used to use that still is used in the NHL, and that's a half pad save. So show me the standard butterfly with a full flare. What we can do is, if we know by reading and tracking the puck it's going, say, to the glove side, you don't need to extend the right leg. You can keep it under you a little bit, and that gives you way more reach with your left leg. You can never get that much reach if you do just a standard flare butterfly. So half pad save is where you extend one leg and keep the other one more underneath you. And that gives you way more range, and you can even bring your stick over to keep the puck off that boot break. So at the end of the day, don't just have a standard butterfly in place. Have one that you play with the flare depending on the angle, and also have the ability on a shot with reaction time where we can do a half pad save and get more extension on that lead pad. Now that's going to stop guys that just guess upon release and just put the butterfly down. It's only going to work if you're a reactive butterfly guy and a guy that can use your butterfly to figure out which side of the net it's going for. Circling back to the active glove versus blocking. Now, if I got a pass from the corner and I'm taking a one-timer from right here, you're going to use a block butterfly. No armpit holes, and the only way this puck can go in is if it misses your body and still hits the net. And we can also do the same thing by keeping the gloves in the same position but moving forward, and it accomplishes the same thing but covers more net. And it's not where the arms are out to the side when they come forward, because that's going to create 6 and 7 holes. So we want to, when we project our gloves, off the hips and straight ahead. But we don't want to do what Andrew Raycroft used to do. He put his gloves right in front of his body to be very small with it, and now we've sacrificed some width of coverage. All right, final point. Quite often goalies get caught moving. Normally, I want you stationary, feet not moving. When the guy shoots it, we're set. Because when your head's quiet in space, not moving, not sliding, you can see the projectile much better. But there's several circumstances where you get caught moving, and let's break those down right now. All right. First, we've got the stationary butterfly. Now we got one that we do when we're on the retreat. So sometimes a goalie will challenge on the breakaway a little bit further, and as the guy comes in, they start backing up, and the guy shoots it while the guy's retreating. So we've got to be able to butterfly while you're moving backwards. 2 more. Last one. And you'll notice that last one was a nice half pad extension save. So sometimes we need to be able to butterfly dynamically while retreating. Likewise, if you're hugging the post, looking in the corner, and a centering pass happens, sometimes as you're moving forward, you have to drive your butterfly while you're moving forward if you don't get your edge control and get set. So let's try a couple of moving forward butterflies. Last one. So those are two examples where you get caught moving forward or you get caught retreating. Other ones, we're going to start you right over here. Sometimes guys will go against the grain. So you got to have a butterfly save while you're moving to your left, puck comes back against the right. And let's do a couple more like that. Same thing, he's moving right. Or as I should say, when in the mirror world, moving left, saves right. One more like that, here we go. So we also have to have ability to stay low and stay in it, butterfly, moving to his left while kicking out the other leg. Let's do the opposite version, where you start on the other side. So same thing, he's moving to his blocker side, and he's got to kick to a puck that's against the grain. Hard save to make. Last one. Attaboy, Josh. I think we got the goalies better understanding butterflies. Thanks for coming out today and demonstrating some exceptional butterfly mechanics.